Oh, good afternoon, everyone. It's Sunday, the 21st of March, and just a short video. There might be the noise of the Sunday Suicide Club, the motorcyclists on the A259 in the background. I was going to try and avoid doing the narrative now, but I just wanted to get it done. So if you hear it suddenly go very quiet, that probably means one of them's just crashed into a car somewhere. It's a regular feature here. I used to be a motorcyclist, but I think these people just hate their mothers. Anyway, here's my two 4MTs, twins but not identical. One the gas-fired and one the spirit-fired. Gas-fired is away first today, only because the idiot operating the engines overfilled the boiler on the 4MT and left the blower open, not closed, so the poor little fan was drawing air forever. But anyway, a good run by both of them. I did slow the spirit-fired one down, and you can see this is the gas one coming through now. A little bit of a spirited run. I throttled her back as well. You can see the blower still on the other one. They ran out of gas and spirit at about the same time, and if I'd not overfilled the boiler, they'd have probably been running together. I did try to get them running together, and very shortly you'll be able to see the set off of the spirit-fired one. But sadly, this is them blowing off in unison, which you typical twins. And but anyway, here goes the 4MT, and I suddenly realise that she's left the carriages behind, and I'd used the locomotive coupling, but I think it was a little bit stiff, so after I'd stopped her and reorganised things, I used the carriage coupling instead. So now we've got me messing about trying to do all sorts, and now with the train coupled, she's finally off on her way, and a great, yep, absolute. I do like 4MTs, no two ways about it. Here's the Spirit Girl. This is a lovely engine, very nice indeed. We did stop for lunch a little after 12 o'clock, mainly because I've got to cook it, and it's going to be pie and chips, which is in the oven as I do this now. But this afternoon, it looks like it's going to be a friendly day, so I'll run them both again this afternoon, taking great care to make sure that the blower is closed when I've got the fan on it this afternoon, and I don't overfill the boiler. I don't know, is it me or is it the water gauges are a little bit difficult on some of these things? I found after a short time, because I thought, well, why is the gas-fired one blowing off, but the safety valve was sticking at a low pressure, so a little tap and that sorted that out, so that should enjoy itself this afternoon. The drain cocks on both engines are very good. You might have seen them when the 4MT moved off, but as I've said before, I don't like my engines racing around, so this is a nice comfortable pace, the sort of pace I would expect a little local to be running around at, a simple local train, and they're both loaded the same. This is shortly before they both ran out of the gas ran out about a minute before the spirit ran out. It was really quite funny. It's as if they are talking to each other and just making game of me on the way. So, but lovely way to spend a Sunday morning, and very satisfying. Two very good engines. I like them equally, so I know some will say, whoa, gas, and some say, whoa, spirit, but no, I like them both. Probably get drummed out with brownies for that or something, but I didn't know they'd let me in. I'll try and, when I do the remodelling of this track in the spring, I think I'm going to try and, I'm thinking of putting a junction in now because to add interest, because it's a bit samey, these videos, and I don't want to lose what little audience I have got. But, there. Stack of really useful boxes which I had the carriages in. And the large box there is for the sunflowers to go in again this year, so there we are. That's it, it's game over. Time for me to do some work indoors. Cheers.